with me, and you'll see. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Totally name university. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Totally name university. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Totally name university. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Totally name university. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Totally name university. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Totally name university. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Totally name university. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Totally name university. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Totally name university. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Totally name university. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Realizing dreams.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this series of panel discussions we call In Focus brought to you by the Marketing and Advertising Office of Holy Name University. This afternoon, we have In Focus Junior High School. In Focus is a series of virtual events that brings to our stakeholders, our prospective students and their parents, those who are planning to enroll for this afternoon in junior high school. And we have the panelists from the junior high school of the Basic Education Department of Holy Name University. May I give you the panelists for this afternoon? We'll start with the principal of the Basic Education Department. We have Dr. Prisciano Legitimas. Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, Ver. Good afternoon, Ma'am Vera. And good afternoon to my co-panelists in the junior high school level of the Basic Education Department, uh, to our viewers in the FB Live, especially to our parents and students who are viewing us now. Good afternoon and welcome to this afternoon's In Focus uh, about the junior high school level of the Basic Education Department. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. And let's hear it from Sir Jesse Fuentes. Good afternoon, sir. You're still on mute.
Ma'am. Hello, good our there. So my name is Jesse Fuentes, and currently I am the mathematics area coordinator of the Basic Education Department from grade school up to senior high school.
Okay, thank you very much. And we
You're
have Sir Sinon Agbayani. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Ma'am Vera. Good afternoon, my co-panelists, and good afternoon to our viewers. I am Senon Agbayane Jr., editor of the Basic Education University.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, sir. And we have Miss Noreen Escabarte. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Ma'am Vera. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mrs. Noreen Escabarte, a basic education faculty, and I'm handling technology and livelihood education for grade 9 and 10.
Wow, thank you very much. So without further ado, let's deep dive into the junior high school program of the Basic Education Department of Holy Name University. First in the hot seat, no, I'm just kidding. Sir Legitimas, Dr. Legitimas, please tell us about the junior high school program of Holy Name University.
Okay, so thank you again, Ver. Before I'll start discussing about the junior high school level, I would like also to greet good afternoon to our SVD administrators who might be viewing us now, Ma'am Ver.
Yes.
Good afternoon, Reverend Fathers, headed by the Father President, Father Duzlero. Well, our junior high school level, which is now called at this time by virtue of the basic education, enhanced basic education law of 2013. But at the onset, at the beginning, it's the this is popularly known as the DWC High School, before DWC High School, or HNC High School, one of the oldest department of Holy Name College and now Holy Name University, together with the first programs offered by Holy Name College before in 1947. Junior high, the high school department was also theirs, and then as what I've said, 3 years later, the grade school followed. Uh, our our high school department was manned by first faculty, mga veteran faculty. This is one of the best feature in our accreditation, having veteran faculty members who are in this department or level for more than 15 years, 20 years, 30 years. In fact, the latest faculty who retired, Ma'am Gilda Kindika from Baclayon, served the high school department for almost 40 years. Yeah, that's really a pride of the high school. Uh, we are also one of the high school who dared to go into accreditation in the administration's effort to check whether we are really giving the excellent education to our students, and uh, dili ta gusto nga kita ra mismo may magbandilyo nga maayo mi. So that's why we went into accreditation many years back, and we have been accredited by the PASCO many years ago na, and in fact for this coming school year we will be renewing our re-accreditation. Hopefully successful ang ato ang effort of re-accreditation by next school year, Ma'am Ver. These are just a few features of which we take pride of Holy Name University Junior High School level, Ma'am Ver. I'm sure my co-panelists here could still say more about our junior high school level of the basic education department. Thank you, Mabel.
Thank you very much. So for the benefit of our FB live viewers, we are this afternoon, the In Focus is focused on the junior high school. So we have in Holy Name University in the previous In Focus episodes, we have the basic education department, the full one. And then we went into the senior high school, which is grade 11 and 12. And then we went to the pre-elementary, which is kindergarten and preschool. And then we went into ISPED. This afternoon, we're focusing on the grade 7 to 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tomorrow, we'll focus on the grade school, which is grades 1 to 6. So this afternoon, we'll talk on specific on grade 7 to 10. I mentioned in the previous episodes that my mother was a night high school HNC, Holy Name College, night high school graduate, because she was working in her mother's restaurant, the Mabuhay restaurant, during the daytime. Kauban sila atong mga sa kanang na ay mga daghang nga mga kabatch sila ni Ma'am Duhig, nilang daghan sila, but I'm proud of that because she has been with, before she died, with these different batches for reunion. So very proud to be a product of Holy Name College High School. So
Well, Ma'am Ver, thank you
sir.
very much for mentioning that night high school. Yes, there was a night high school department before, and for some valid reason, it was phased out. And I understand some of our SVD administrators are entertaining the thought of reviving the night high school. The night high school before, I was also a teacher of the night high school when I was still new in Holy Name University, Divine Word College High School. Daghang nalipay gyud adto, Ma'am Ver, kay ang ato ang mga estudyante nga nag-work in the day, no?
Yes.
working students, bantay yung tindahan sa ilang family nga sari-sari store, had a chance of continuing their high school education in the evening. That's
Right.
a very noble program of the SVD. So
Right.
thank you, Ma'am Ver. Thank you, Ma'am Ver. I think our one of the SVDs graduate po sa Night High School si Father Sam Clarin. No?
Oh,
Murag
yes.
night si Father Sam Clarin, our SVD one of the SVD administrators nato karon. So
Yes.
thank you, Ma'am Ver.
Okay, thank you very much. So may I ask the other panelists about their input, their updates, information on the junior high school program of Holy Name University. Can I start with Sir Jesse? Can you tell us about the instruction and the curriculum, other things that you would like to share? Thank you very much.
Okay, ma'am. Good afternoon once again. So, as regards to the curriculum and instruction of the junior high school of Holy Name University, basically our subject offerings are similar to what the public schools are also offering since we are still under the Department of Education. So traditionally, we have English, Filipino, mathematics, science, araling panlipunan, MAPE, and TLE. However, as a private institution and as a PASCO accredited school, we have incorporated elective subjects that would significantly enhance our instruction. For example, in the grade 7, we added reading classes. Before, we have actually one elective subjects per grade level. But because of the advent of the K to 12 curriculum, and there are science, trigonometry for third year is already part of the curriculum of grade 9. That is why we no longer offer trigonometry and so advanced algebra since it is all mathematics curriculum. So we subjects are offering in the senior high school. So what we retain is the offering of reading classes for grade 7. So in fact, in the past years, one of our panelists here, Ma'am Noreen, is also teaching reading subjects for the grade 7. Our ESP is incorporated with religious education, Christian living, and SVD spirituality. Being an SVD operated school, so we also integrate the SVD spirituality and the offering of Christian living classes and religious education together with the ESP. So, bale, tulo na ka-component ana. Since ESP is actually but we strengthen or we add our re-ed, our CL and SVD spirituality to this subject. LE, especially in the grade 9 and 10, this is to be elaborated by Ma'am Noreen, but let me just give a brief introduction of our TLE curriculum that for grade 9 and grade 10, we have 4 specialized tracks of our TLE curriculum. We have cookery, computer, drafting, and care. Elaborate about this in our TLE curriculum. As usual, we have the CAT and also scouting as part of our curriculum.
Okay, thank
That's all, ma'am.
you. And ESP would mean
Edukasyon sa pagpapakatao.
Okay, so
That's values education before.
okay,
It
so
is just named as ESP now by DepEd.
okay, so grade 7, 8, 9, 10 used to be first year, second year, third year, fourth year high school in the previous curriculum. What is there any difference between that? Is there still biology in grade second year before is integrated science 1 on first year, integrated science 2, biology in second year. Is it any different now in the junior high school program or same?
Well, yes, ma'am. There is actually a change of our curriculum because before, particularly in science, if you are first year, you have earth science.
Right.
Then second year, biology, third year, chemistry, and fourth year, physics. But now in the K to 12 program, these 4 areas are already offered every grade level progression. It means that if you are grade 7, you have the 4 subjects. You have earth science, you have biology, you have chemistry, you have physics. If you are grade 8, the 4 subjects are still there, grade 9 and grade 10. What is modified is that the arrangement of topics
Right.
is offered in such a way that there is a spiral progression from grade 7 until grade 10. So per grading period, one science subject is taught. So
Okay.
that's the major difference. In mathematics, there is also a difference because in the K-12 program, it's the science and mathematics that are arranged in a spiral progression. Before, in the RBEC curriculum, we have elementary algebra for first year,
Right.
intermediate algebra for second year, geometry for third year, and advanced algebra for fourth year. But now in the K-12 curriculum, which the junior high school is implementing, the 4 subjects are already integrated. So they are present from grade 1 to grade 10. However, the actual name of geometry or algebra, we only call it algebra. We have statistics that is offered per grading period. So basically, science and mathematics are
There were some audio problems, but what I'm getting is for both science and math, and correct me if I'm wrong, the core or the subjects are integrated from grade 7, 8, 9, 10.
yes, ma'am. Exactly, that is what I am saying.
What about for English? Is it the same? And Filipino?
I think they are basically the same as before
Okay.
for English and Filipino or language subjects. And then for MAPE, what I can see in the structure of the curriculum is the science and mathematics na utrog yun ang iyahang sequence.
Okay. Thank you very much. So, Sir Senon, would you like to expound more on? I'll start with I'll go back to you, but I'll start with Ma'am Noreen because Sir Jesse already started with the curriculum and instruction, and I think what makes the junior high school different now is because of the TLE. Am I correct? So, can you expound on that? What are offered in Holy Name University, and how does that all that work from grade 7 to 10?
Okay. Good afternoon once again. Well, the basic education, technology and livelihood subjects offer different fields of specialization, wherein students are trained in accordance to TESDA training regulations, and students are given the opportunity to take the TESDA NC2 assessment in their grade 10. Well, in fact, the first batch who took the NC2 assessment were the grade 10 cookery students in the academic year 2015-2016 in TESDA Assessment Center. Luckily, they were granted the NC2 certificates and the certificate of competency. And from then on, students are endorsed for TESDA assessment after the thorough training in school. And for the past years, we had 100% passing for the assessment.
Wow. Okay. That's very good
And
to know.
yes, and having this TESDA national certificate is highly beneficial as it gives quality assurance to our graduates in terms of knowledge, skills, attitudes, and values. And the certificate will cement the fact that students has been thoroughly assessed through a series of demonstrations, observations, with oral questioning, written tests, interviews, and even third-party reports. And they also have to make their portfolios and the work projects. So it is never a hassle if our students will have a national certificate. And it is like any other document for any other proceedings or requirements. And it will do the talking, meaning
Wow.
whoever is documented will be accommodated in their future job, careers, or even their business in the future.
Yes, thank you very much. And other than cookery, what else are offered in the TLE?
Okay, so in the TLE program, we also offer caregiving. So this is to prepare the students for the medical course. And we do also have preparation for our engineering course, which is the drafting. And for our IT enthusiast is the computer program.
So, so for all those that are enrolled in grade 7, 8, 9, 10, they choose? Do they get to choose, or who picks the TLE program for them?
For grade 7 and 8, we are going to let them explore the field of specialization. In fact, there are 8 field of specialization, which these students are going to take, one for each grading period. And under under grade 9, before we will start the school year, they are going to be given a skills test or skills assessment test, and that would tell their field of interest. And this is going to be conducted by the guidance center, and in there they will be grouped according to their interest. So if a student is more inclined to cooking or to the tourism course like HRM, so that would come out in the exam, and they would be in the cookery class. And if a student is more inclined to engineering, or they will enroll in drafting, or they will be with Sir Sinon in drafting. And to those who will have a result that they are more to the medical course, so they will be having the caregiving in their grade 9 and 10 TLE, as well as to those who would be in the ITs.
Okay.
Or in
So
the
that,
IT world. Okay.
that really means that really shows the difference between the previous first year to fourth year high school curriculum and now in the K to 12 program. So 7, 8, that's exploratory. Am I correct?
Yes.
And 9 and 10, they are in their specific TLE program, and then they take NC2 when in the grade 10 assessment.
Yes. Assessment prior to the moving up or prior to the completion program.
So all of these students do have, before they graduate grade 10, have NC2 certification, or only those that took the NC2 assessment?
Okay, only those who took the NC2 assessment, but at this time we're still working on with the other field to have also their to be also endorsed in the NC2, like the caregiving and the IT.
Okay, thank you very much. So it gives an edge to the graduates or the completers of grade 10 to have all these skills and this NC2 certification and so on. So it's the big difference between the previous curriculum and the current K to 12 program. Thank you very much. We might have questions from the audience later. We might get back to you, but Sir Sanon, please tell us about the junior high school program, what you can add, or the facilities that we have in Holy Name University, or the co-curricular or other activities that we have.
Good afternoon once again. Holy Name University believes in holistic education. It's not only educating the mind, but also educating the heart and the body. That is why in Holy Name University, we have these state-of-the-art facilities to help in the implementation of our enhanced curriculum. It's located campus, and it has different facilities. For TLE, we have tourists for exploratory, another for our. We also have our drafting laboratory. We have our home economics laboratory and our caregiving facilities. We also have our sports facilities. In fact, I am proud to tell everyone that the strong athletic contingent of the Tagbilaran City Division in the yearly Sabira is composed of those strong athletes are coming. In fact, one of our athletes gold the recently concluded ASEAN Games in the person of Mr. Anferni Lopena. And we also have athletes who were able to reach the Pararong Pambansa competition.
Wow. Thank you very much. There were some audio problems. There might be other gadgets that are on somewhere, but what we're getting is that there are facilities that we have for drafting, for home economics, for caregiving, and for sports and other activities. Am I correct?
And during the pandemic, is being access our library. They can access through our this in the coming.
Okay, thank you very much. There were some things that were hard to pick up from audio problems, but maybe the others can explain that later. Sir Jesse, were there things? Well, yes, please.
Maybe there was some audio problem with Dr. Agbayani, but he was saying that in spite of the let us say pandemic, there are no face-to-face classes, obviously, but our facilities continue to serve our students. For example, in the library, our library resources are converted into online or electronic means, so they can still access through online with the books that we have in the library. We also integrate co-curricular activities in our curriculum. So all students here in the junior high school must be a member of a club. So all students have about organizations, I think around clubs. So we survey their top 3. We were able to assign them. So we joined arts, academic, local, or even in the we also needs of our students. Retreat, have PIRE for our graduating students. We even offer confirmation rights with our students who are not yet confirmed, and that is every year. Kada tuig yun ng amo ang unsay nga ng activity nga students enroll makonfirmahin or our for religious education take charge of the confirmation of that is an addition to the academic services that we have. We also cater them in some other ways because our philosophy is to develop the whole child.
Right. Thank you very much. Can you tell us about the during this pandemic? the modality that is being used in instruction. Who would like to start on that? Sir Jesse already started with the online and the conversion of the library for online services. But Sir Legitimas, can you tell us about the HNU Heights, or how did we call that in the basic education department?
Yes, Ma'am Ver. Uh, During the onset of this pandemic, I think everybody was cramming for how should we go about this? How should we? What are the intervention? We at the basic education department in the junior high school, particularly, and actually it's the whole bed. We came up with a platform. We call it Heights. The word the word Heights, Ma'am Ver, nani special nga meaning namo din sa nato din because the high school department was the first department who invaded the the Dampas
Transcend.
campus of Holy Name University. O kato ni tan-awon mo ni ang bukid man sa tagbilaran ng Dampas, no? Kaya ito nga sa una damon gyud ito nga so dapit sa barracks. So that's why we call this area Heights. So when the high school department, the pioneer occupants of this area of the property of the SVD, daghang mga program nga gingalan og Heights, like our Heights Gazette. This is the official publication of the high school department. The Heights Highlights, this is the yearbook of the high school department. And pag-abot pandemic, we still use Heights as our platform of learning teaching process. And this is an acronym which means home education innovation uh, uh, uh,
Heightened.
geared towards heightened technological system. So in this Heights program, parents uh, would know the purpose, how the learning process would go. And one feature of this Heights, Mamwer, is the Google Classroom. So this is the basic, shall I say, learning management system that we use in the grade school, of which it's doing fine for the whole school year. And the czar, the czar of this Google Classroom is no other than Sir Jesse Fuentes. Sir Jesse worked so hard on establishing this Google Classroom in our high school, Mamwer. And I would also like to thank the rest of the faculty and staff of the BED for the support. And now we are starting to evaluate and assess our heights, including our Google Classroom, for some improvement for the coming school year. Um, I would also like to take this opportunity to say na lang, Ma'am Ver, as regards assessment of our students, aside from the mandatory and regular periodical tests, official test, uh, assessment of the day-to-day learning of our students, Ma'am Ver, we also have our assessment as to the what specialization they will be going into in the TLE. Ma'am Noy Noy mentioned a while ago, Ma'am Noreen mentioned a while ago nga nagi assessment. So in the TLE program, for example, we cannot just students can just say ari ko dire kay di aga mga classmate daghan dire sa computer or sa culinary, so on and so forth. They really have to take an assessment tool to determine their inclination as to the TLE field of specialization. And I would like to commend and thank our guidance services section on this. The guidance service on very bullish on the different kinds of conducting different kinds of assessment to our students. So, not just the hapit na dili na ma recognize ang katong traditional yun nga very popular nga IQ test. We have that pero wala na mo na baliwala na bitaw nato kay we still because of the many assessment nga gi-conduct sa atong guidance services department sa ato ang mga high school students. And then aside from that, we also have our religious activities. Although we are open to all kinds of kananaang relihiyon sa ato ang mga estudyante, but since we are a Catholic school, we still insist to have the Catholic religious paraliturgical, I say, activities that our students should undergo. And then we are also inviting those students nga dili mga dili Catholic member to join us with the assurance nga there is no strings attached to this, dili mo i-convert into Catholic, just join us. Okay. However, there were activities that mandatory for all students. Bahala na dili ka Katoliko, but there were also activities we exempt them, like confirmation, that's Holy Communion. Tagaan na to og consideration ang dili mga Catholic students na to, but Paire, I think Sir Sinon or Sir Jesse mentioned a while about Paire. This is actually the retreat of the graduating fourth year high school students before, and then it is changed to Paire, PYRE, no? For parents, youth,
Relationship.
encounter, no?
Yes.
So murag lami ni kayo siya nga activity kay before retreat exclusive for students na to siya. But Paire, naagyo there is one day spent for parents and child encounter sa Paire. And then mandatory membership of a school recognized club. We make it mandatory, why? Because we believe with the main objectives of letting our students aware of what's happening outside the four walls of the classroom. So ano ani dinhi sa ilahang memberships of club, makaibaw sila sa social situation of the community, because our clubs are one of the implementing arms of our outreach program. That's one. Second, this is where our students could apply physically what the theories that they learned in the four walls of their classroom. Ani dinhi sa ilang school clubbing nila ma-apply, and their social relationship with other students, because this is the only avenue, I think, we encourage them to interact with other students in the lower grade level or in the upper grade level. Ani sa school clubbing. And with this pandemic, we are really fighting the pandemic vis-a-vis in the implementation of our club. So amo gining gifight nga despite of the pandemic, na at least naagay gamay yun nga implementation of our club activities. And we really had to thank our club advisors, who are also our section advisors, with the coordinating effort of our student affairs program coordinator sa basic end. Thank you, Ma'am Ver. Maybe Ma'am Noy, Sir Sinon, and Sir Jesse could still add more about this.
Yes, please. Thank you very much. So there's the Google Classroom, and do they still have this print, non-print, digital? Do they still have that, or how does that work, Sir Jesse?
The of distance learning, we of our students uh, are selecting this kind of modality.
Okay.
And we also cater those students who have no internet capability. So they belong to our offline learners.
Mhm.
So what they will do, the parents will come here in school once a week on a scheduled day. Since we have this COVID protocol, we arrange our parents from grade 7 to come here on a Tuesday, grade day, and then
Right.
modules. We also have some students who opt to use the module instead of the online classes that we have. As Sir Bobong has said, we have this Google Classroom for the entire university. We also have these offline learners. We call this digital offline learners. They will not pick up the paper, which the students who opt for modules are doing, but they will come here in school and through their flash drive, they will copy the lecture video, the so instead get the soft copies of our as our in PDF or in MS Word forms sizes. And when they go home, maybe laptop or computer, so they are so basically learning is that the teacher will have to own lecture. The teacher will upload a and well the teacher can have supplementary instruction the instruction, but form is that every week the teacher video still feel the presence of on because it is the teacher who actually teach the subject online. So that is how we operate our online learning. So we have online, we have offline digital, and offline modular. So these are the modalities that we cater to our students.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. So the students who are using the modular or the offline digital, they are still in the Google Classroom, correct? And then the teacher just encodes or just enters the grades there. Is that how that works? I understand. Okay.
Yes, Mabel. Because I think that I understand the Google Classroom the Google Classroom is used as uh,
The LMS.
the LMS. So dapat intact tanang estudyante in a
Mhm.
particular Google Classroom of a teacher.
And then can they shift from one to the other? Like right now, digital, another time they're modular, another time they're online, or they have to be consistent for the whole grading period on that or for the semester?
Yes, ma'am. Basically, they can shift from one modality to another.
Okay.
We allow that because there are parents who come here in school and express their, let us say, number one, frustration of slow internet. So it would be more productive to use the module rather than having it online. But our online is asynchronous, okay? Asynchronous. We do not conduct synchronous sessions because there are also a good number of students who have poor internet connection.
Yeah.
Live lessons may be deprived and their class internet connection.
Okay.
Their lecture videos in the Google Classroom and they are given all the time because lesson so one modality to
Okay. There were some audio. Sir, Legitimas, probably time to request for better connectivity in that area where they are. But anyway, we were getting
Yes,
that
sir, yes.
yes, they have all these access to different modalities that they can use for the entire school year. How is that working for you, Ma'am Noreen Escabarte? The uh, modality of instruction, especially in the TLE? Still the same that you upload videos and they do it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Ma'am Bear. We upload videos weekly, and in my case, my students are having a series of practicums because they're already having their specialization. So each week, they're also going to upload videos on the recipe which they're going to create. And oh well, somehow um, I find it also good because practically they are at home, and while they are preparing dish for for their family, at the same time they are also making it as their performance task for the
Right.
subject.
Yes. Hitting two birds with one stone. Sir Senon, additional input that you have uh, with the junior high school program? Really, claro, sir. Okay. I will get back to you. But are there other things that we need to inform our parents, future students, our future enrollees in terms of what are the enrollment requirements, or are there scholarships available, or and so on and so forth? So who can start on that? Sir Legitimas, what are the enrollment
Uh,
requirements?
Ma'am Ver, before the enrollment requirements, Ma'am Ver, just allow me to inform our viewers of the different scholarships
Yes,
offered
yes.
by junior high school, and maybe dili kayo tingaling a scholarship but mga discounts sa ato ang school fees. First, we have the ASC, that's the government subsidy for grade 7, uh, because this subsidy, when it's still starting pa nga gihatag sa government. It started with 30 slots. I could still remember way back mga 2000 school year 1999 2000, and then may qualification nga dapat ang matagaan ay elementary graduate from the public school. And pag kabuta sa mga katuigan, Ma'am Ver, the government almost every year given us additional slots until this time that we have more than enough slots for our grade 7. I understand almost 400 slots are given to HNU grade 7. So that's why mausik lagi mi nga usually man go the average enrollment of our grade 7 sa junior high is mga ana ra hadapita sa mga 350 plus or more or less, no, 300 350. So we need to return the remaining slots nga not taken nga mga slots, so that the implication of this number is no more screening of who will get a slot for government subsidy for our grade 7. Practically tanan nga grade 7 nga ma-enroll, but tagaan yun og slots kay daghan man. I think I heard from PAAC it's 80% of ESC slots of the city schools, private city schools, na nato sa kwan, na nato sa HNU. Why? Because of the way we responded to the to PAAC, no? We are very honest enough na maura gyud ang ato ang slots, and promptly we return untaken slots. I think those are some of the plus factors nga gi-consider ta nga sila mismo ang mag-invite nga dili mo apply og additional slots next school year. So that's one, no? ASC. We have also mga foundations from private families and individuals. We have the OT Kang Scholarship. We have the Salomitan Scholarship from grade 7 all the way to completion rights, or I'm not sure, pero I think until high school graduation nakaroon ng OT Kang and Salomitan. We also have discounts somewhere offered for varsity players. We are also offering resident scholars. These resident scholars somewhere, they are the top 2 students in each grade level upon kanang mahuman ang school year. So resident scholars for grade 8 kadtong top 2 when they were still grade 7 in the preceding school year. So naay tagurha ka mga resident scholars mag-enjoy in every grade level. Through the guidance, sila ang side the guidance services ang nag-manage ani, pero it's still under the umbrella of our scholarship section of that. We are giving this tuition school fees discounts, I understand, sa mga public school grade 6 graduates ng mga top 5. Sa top 5 nila, naay sila yung mga discount when they will be joining us at Holy Name University. As for the enrollment, we will start our enrollment on June 16, next week, where the basic requirements are the original card, katong card yun nila, no? Original nga birth certificate and 2x2 picture. I don't know kinsay maka-vouch ani. Nag-require ba ta og kuan mo noy? 2x2 nga
Yes, sir. One and a half.
picture.
One and
Yeah. Don't
One and a half by one and a half.
1.5 by 1.5. Yes. 1.5 by 1.5. Online enrollment, especially those our ongoing students, Mamber. Itong we usually call it old students. For transferees and new students, new refers to grade 7, kindergarten and grade 1 or grade 11, preferably mas mayo o they will come in the campus for the enrollment. But for those old students nato sa HNU, grade school, senior high school, and junior high school, online. Mahimo na dili na sila mo online ang ato ang enrollment. I think Ma'am Noynoy and Sir Sinon and Sir Jesse could still add more about this. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. Ma'am Noreen, you have some things to add? Information?
Yes. This is a rejoinder for the co-curricular activities, Ma'am Vera. Well, we know that these are true and practical experiences received by students in HNU basic education. So here they're going to be involved in sports, musical activities, debate, even modeling, art, music, drama, debate and discussion, story writing, storytelling, competition, essay, arts and craft. There are also writes up for school magazine, folk dance, folk songs. Students are also trained to do school decorations, room decorations, even photography, organization and of exhibits. There are also celebrations of festivals and fiestas, and of course our scouting activities. So I believe, or I firmly believe, that students will have a wide horizon to cater to the cultural, social, and even the aesthetic development of the students. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Sir Sanon, you have more to add to that? Sir?
Uh, Scouting program. Our scouts is one of our teachers who is a national awardee for Boy Scout in the person of Ma'am Arlene Quaresma. And then we also have the strong student supreme government. So even in the pandemic, our SSG is very active in their activities for the students.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sir Jesse, you have more to add? Other information, up-to-date information that we need to tell our viewers, our prospective students and their parents?
I think it was not. I'm not sure if it was mentioned by Sir because he was talking only of the scholarship. If these grade 6 pupils belong to the top graduating students, are also offering ASC scholarships. For this school year, it's already 9,000 subsidy from the government. So naana na sila yung 9,000 nga gikan sa gobyerno para puno pambayad sa ilahang tuition. Open na nga mo slots for all grade 7 only because this is the educational service contracting program is 4 years. So the students should have to start with their contract with the government grade 7 and this is up to grade 10. Then when they go to senior high school, they have the AVS na pod nga scholarship program. So 9,000 ang ato ang grant karong tuiga for our incoming grade 7. Usually we have as much as 250 to 300 slots because as per experience tanan gyud namong grade 7 mahatagan. Bisag pila sila kabuktanan sa grade 7. Wala nami pili-pili o kinsa because virtually we have unlimited slots given by the government because we are PASCO accredited high school. So that is the benefit of being a PASCO accredited. This unlimited scholarships from the government.
Okay. So do they apply when they enroll in HNU in grade 7? They will apply or they have applied prior? How does that scholarship work?
Yeah, during enrollment, ma'am.
Okay.
When they enroll, they will fill up the form. Simultaneous na siyang application.
Okay.
Yes.
And this is regardless of whether they come from private or public
Yes.
grade elementary schools.
Elementary.
Wow, thank you very much.
The privilege given to all
Yes,
grade
I know.
7.
Yes.
And then we have the top 2 also, that is free tuition. Is that 100%, 100 and probably a breakdown for 1 and 2, scholarships?
I think 100% for tuition fees, Ma'am, for top 1, and then 50% for tuition fees for that second.
And I believe I was told, like for a minimum, for let's say for a graduating grade 6 class of a minimum of 20, the top 1 and 2 will have tuition fee discounts in Holy Name University. We also announced in our HNU official page from the Office of the Vice President for Finance that we are waiving the registration fee of 800 pesos when they enroll in the first 2 weeks of enrollment. And you said it is on June 16 to 30. So that is a date to watch and for the parents and students to we're encouraging them to enroll during those dates. Are there other information that we might have forgotten, or was that all? So enrollment, and we have our, I'd like to, and the online information would be on our
For
web.
registration,
Yes, sir.
grade 7.
I did. I didn't get that.
Ma'am Vera,
Yes, sir.
uh, incoming grades giving them from June 16, then the
The so it
Fine.
is. Oh, well, I will wala kayo makuha. But we're saying the grade 7, the enrollment, when they enroll in the first 2 weeks, we waive the 800 pesos only for the grade 7, grade 11, grade
Yeah.
grade 1, and incoming preschool and kinder, I believe. Am I correct, sir? Okay, so I asked you for notable graduates, and I have a little surprise for you. We have a notable graduate who was going to join us, but unfortunately, he had something very important to do today. So he has sent his advance copy. Let me hold on, because I'm going to play that video that he sent to share to us our notable graduate, one of the decorated persons now.
Good day, everyone. I am Probationary Incendiary Baran, Philippine Coast Guard, a member of Coast Guard Nursing Service, and an alumnus of Holy Name University. I graduated Holy Name University College of Nursing on 2010 and Holy Name University High School Department on 2006. I would just like to say that I am very much thankful to Holy Name University, not only for the recognitions, but also for the knowledge and experiences that made me become who I am today. I will continue to owe all my success in life to the alma mater who helped me realize my dreams. To all the students and enrollees, I can only wish you all the best in education that Holy Name University has to offer. Thank you very much, and may the future be kind to you as it was to us.
So, Sir Legit, can you tell us about him? And yes.
Well, I'm very, very, very happy to see this guy, an epitome of a junior high school graduate of Holy Name University.
Ilakon ka.
Right na emotional.
Ilakon ka, sir, ako po.
Yeah, because it is written in our ideal graduate letter. One statement that respect of human dignity. Yeah, I'm so happy for Parahan.
For,
Because he was with us. I saw this man running down the corridor of Holy Name University since grade 1, grade 7 of first year until graduation. I know him so well. Thank you, man. Thank you.
and for the benefit of our Facebook live audience, Philippine Coast Guard probationary ensign Ralph Barahan was a product of Holy Name University High School. 2016 is what he said, and 20 sakto ba ko? 2006 rather. And he was
26, ma'am.
yes, and he was can you tell us about him, Sir Jesse? What did he do? He was decorated by he was awarded by the IMO, International Maritime Organization, because of his heroic award. Yes, sir. Sir Jesse?
Ma'am, I'm sorry, I have no much information about him
Okay.
because I was connected with Holy Name University 2006. That time he graduated already.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Noreen. Thank
Well,
you.
I understand, Sir.
Yes, Ma'am Vera.
Ma'am Noy Noy and Sir Sidon could say more about Ralph. But what makes him sentimental is because uh, aside from being an epitome of the graduate of junior high school, one very instrumental program of the junior high school, I understand, Ma'am Noy Noy could fast on this, our very active scouting movement in the grades in the junior high school, where, and I think Ralph is one of the product, Ma'am Noy, no? Ma'am Noy Noy and Sir Sinon could say something about that. Thank you.
Yes. Well, I'm proud to say that he is one of my advisee in his high school years. I think when he was in second year high school, I was his advisor. And well, as I could see, Ralph is really a very strong and I mean, he is really a good leader and he has really having a different perspective than those among his age because he thinks more mature and also he is really very very active in the scouting movement that I think he has also reaped a lot of awards for being very active and have really taken part in the Boy Scouts of the Philippines, especially in the province of Bohol.
And Sir Senon, I think he did something heroic. That's why he was awarded by the IMO regarding recent sea mishap. Yes.
As far as I know, he was able to save all the passengers and even the crew of the in that incident. And he was with in that ship going to Cebu, and uh, with his leadership and his commitment, he was able to save those passengers. Mas
Yes.
mas siya pa yung makasave kaysa mga tripulante nga dito.
And he was off duty at that time.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
It was
so,
really, we call this kanabang social responsibility, servant leadership, and integrity rolled into one
yes.
in that person.
The core values of the Society of the Divine Word and of Holy Name University. I'm sure there are other notable graduates that we have. I have a lot of friends in the provincial government, in the city government, even in HNU, even in the private sector who are graduates of Holy Name University. And because it's already past 3 p.m., I propose that we will have a session in the future, an in focus with our graduates, our alumni, in focus about Holy Name University, and we're in talks with those that would be willing to come in and share their experiences with HNU grade school, basic ed, or junior high school. So we will be setting up a session on that. So before we close, I have my favorite question, but this time, may I ask that you tell the audience, don't tell me, tell the audience why they should the incoming grade 7 and their parents should choose HNU based on the best feature that you think we have in Holy Name University. So talk to the audience with your microphones and with your videos. Thank you very much. We'll start with Sir Jesse and then Sir Sinon, Ma'am Noreen. I will save the best for last, Sir Legitimas. Thank you very much. We'll start with you, Sir Jesse. Why HNU and what is the best feature?
HNU is, and we have the best of our facilities that will support the instruction, and you will experience the best of learning and fun at HNU.
Wow. Thank you very much. Sir Sinon?
Holy Name University offers holistic Catholic education to everyone.
Okay.
From
you.
all the places in Tagbilaran City and Bohol and beyond.
Okay. Thank you, Ma'am Noreen. You're still on mute, ma'am.
Okay. Well, I'm proud to say that HNU creates a functional basic education system that will develop productive and responsible HNU core value-driven citizens who are equipped with essential competencies and skills for both employment and lifelong learning.
Wow, thank you very much. And Sir Legit, Dr. Legitimas.
So may I invite the parents and students who will be going to junior high school next school year to be with us at Holy Name University and get a chance to experience what my co-panelists have mentioned about HNU, and again get a chance of becoming a fellow alumni of great Boholanos, great Boholanos all over the world, uniformed men, clergy, politicians, teachers, physicians, great people, graduates from Holy Name University High School. So, tara, join us and be one with us at Holy Name University. Thank you.
Thank you very much. There's a question here on when is the enrollment? We announced that it starts on June 16 and the classes start August
16.
August
It will not change where depende sa DepEd, pero if there will be no memorandum from DepEd as regards opening of school year, then we will have it on August 16. That's a Monday.
Okay, so they can still enroll from June 16 up to August
21.
21. Okay, that's the last date for enrollment. But we'd also like to emphasize that the registration fee, by the way, is not 800, but Sir Jesse, 500.
500
Am I correct? For the
500
basic
for
education. So we waive that for the first 2 weeks, which is June 16 to 30. So we'd like to emphasize that we would also like to invite our viewers to please check out our YouTube channel. It's www.youtube.com/Holy Name University, because we will also be uploading the In Focus videos there. We will be airing the audio broadcasts in DYJR, that's 106.5 around the Metro Tagbilaran area. And this Facebook live will be on our Facebook page forever. And please also check out our Twitter, which is HNU Bohol. Our Instagram is Holy Name University. Our website is hnu.edu.ph. And if you check out our enrollment, it's hnu.edu.ph/admission, and or go to mis.hnu.edu.ph and sign in as guests to enroll. Sir Jesse, am I correct on that? Okay. So for any questions, what email do they use to email you, sir? You're still on mute, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Principal at hnu.edu.ph somewhere.
Okay.
They can reach me on that email ad
Okay.
over
So
412-5098 sa
is
landline.
the landline. Yes. So important in information, that's principal at hnu.edu.ph, and the landline is 412
5098.
5098. So unless there are questions, there are I guess there are none. I'm looking at our Facebook chat, and there's nothing more in our chat here. It's only the 800, but it's actually 500. So last rounds of advice. Talk to our parents. Advice for the incoming grade 7. Again, we'll start with Sir Jesse, Sir Sanon, Ma'am Noreen, and then Sir Legitimas, and then we close.
So the parents and all now sa Holy Name University. Enroll na mo dire sa Holy Name University, particularly in the junior high school. We have open slots for our scholarship program for ASC. And please bring certificates, ha? O naamoy mga certificates that you are an honor student or belong to the top 5 of at least 20 graduating students in your batch. Please do bring your certificate to as a proof. Amo mong student affairs.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I would like to invite everyone to big Holy department. Enrollment starts on June, and I encourage everyone to be. Thank you.
Ma'am Noreen?
Okay, for the development of various domains of mind and personality, such as intellectual development, emotional, social, moral, and even aesthetic development, come join us at HNU.
Thank you very much. Sir Legit?
So join us. Holy Name University is very open and accommodating to all of you who wish to be with us at Holy Name University junior high school level. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Napadyoy pahabol nga question, sir. Ma'am, last
Yes.
question. Grade 10 hasn't finished moving up. Is it possible to enroll in grade 11? Is the question. Kung wala pa kuno ka moving up nga grade 10, is it possible to enroll in grade 11?
Yes, I understand the complete academic record for grade 10 were ready na. Okay, ready now. Just a little addition on our attitude this pandemic with Mamber. The bottom line, the instruction of the administration is please be kind and let's give
Chances.
convenient to our parents. So, moto nga we maybe many would observe that our teachers are so subtle in giving performance tasks, and it's just sad to note that there were some students nga wa kayo na mo prompt mo reply, should I say. So what we did, we put INC where for a particular grade as kanang temporary action taken sa ilang in this particular subject, so that mo pasar yun sila kay if we will give grado sa ilang mga performance tasks nga wa gyud mapahas, so, failing grade mo gyud mahatag. So we decided nga I insist again, we will wait. So that's one reason nga murag na mo'y naka-delayed, no. Pero as for grade 10, yes, pwede na maka-enroll. We will just agree on what official document ang atong mahatag. But there is no problem with our HNU Junior High School grade 10 going to our grade 11. Ay mahimo naman nagdili na to i-release ang ilahang credentials, kay i-transfer man lang na og other file from grade 10 nga file to grade 11. So we would like to assure the parents dili na nila, don't bother on that na anymore, except if dili sa HNU nila mag grade 11
Yes.
ang bata, I hope dili may tabo. all the way. So thank you, Ben.
The question was from Jammer, Janiel, John Andre. I'm not sure if the student, the grade 10, is in HNU or somewhere else, but the question was whether it's possible to enroll. So they can continue to communicate with the email principal@hnu.edu.ph. With that, we close this session. This has been Vera Villosido, the Marketing and Advertising Officer of Holy Name University. I'd like to thank our panelists, especially Sir Legitimas, for making sure and for welcoming the idea that we will break down the basic education into junior high school, senior high school, grade school, kindergarten, ISPED, and for making this happen, and even planning on another session with alumni next week or the next week. So thank you very much. Thank you, Sir Jesse, Sir Senon, Ma'am Noreen, for a very pleasant afternoon full of information, which I hope that our parents and the incoming grade 7 are able to digest, or that we have given them up-to-date, current, relevant, important information, and that they will decide to enroll in HNU because they want to realize their dreams and be one with us. So thank you very much. We will say goodbye at this point. We can slowly leave, but I will play the video so that there is something that our audience can also take from in this session. So thank you very much. Hold on. And I will screen share that video so that we can slowly go. And then I will go offline on our Facebook.
I chose HNU as my school because it offers a good quality education. It offers a good course,
Hold on.
medical technology, which is my choice. That's why I chose HNU as my school.
I wanna be in a place where I can be. Holy Name University has a way of balancing the hands-on training and academics so that one does not only learn how to do things, but also know why things work that way.
I wanna be in a place where they understand the stirrings of my heart, where people just like me will take me as I am, as I am.
I believe that at Holy Name University, you are not just equipped with the necessary things to know about the world, but also a means to strengthen one's relationship with God and with your fellow men.
I wanna be in a place where they understand the stirrings of my heart, where people just like me will take me as I am.
I chose HNU because as a Catholic institution and its good reputation, I know and I admire the school's philosophy, initiative, and also the service that they provide to the students and teachers.
My heart is filled with joy and laughter, 'cause I know where I'm going to, the only place I chose to be. Come with me, and you'll see. I wanna be in a university where I can fully open my mind. If I can't be, then I wanna be at Holy Name University. I wanna be in a university where I can fully open my mind. If I can't be, then I wanna be at Holy Name University. I wanna be in a university where I can fully open my mind. If I can't be, then I wanna be at Holy Name University. I wanna be in a university where I can fully open my mind. If I can't be, then I'm sure it would be at Holy Name University. Oh, realizing dreams.
Thank you very much. And we will say goodbye.
Salamat, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very
Ending
much.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye, sir.